Hey, welcome back, guys. This is Coffee Time. This is Armin again here, and today is 13th 9th 2023, and Lying Live the Key. Without further ado, let's go to the next part of Solidity, and we wanna talk about array. Before of Solidity, this is uh, C sharp array. What is array? What is array? In last part we saw about mapping. Mapping was something like that. You have a list of something put there, and when you want you can call them or retrieve them. Okay, and now let's see what is array. Arrays are used to store multiply values in a single variable. You wanna put 10 things in one variable, like mapping, but instead of declaring separate variables for each value, instead of you wanna, for example, use 100 variable, instead of you going to say 100 times var, you put all those in single variable. But these things, they should be the same type of. Is that string? Okay, to declare an array, define the variable type with square brackets. Okay, here I say, for example, let's imagine this is a variable. Just in Java this is a variable, in C sharp variable, in Java everywhere this is a variable. But when you see this sign, it says this is an array. It can hold more than one element there. Okay, this is general syntax. And now let's hear Java array. Let's see how Java handles array. Is it the same? Yeah, Java script array. Let's see JavaScript. Is the same. I'm using Java. This is also the same. You see here it say we have a constant variable. We have a variable here, and in that variable there is three char. Array is a special variable which can hold more than one value. Okay, in all programming languages, array is just array. Okay. And now here, for example, I say I have an array of cars. The name of variable is cars, and here I'm going to say declare what for type of, for example, for data. To create an array, here if you check, there is a empty array. It say it can hold unlimited data, no fixed size. It say okay, 1 2 3 4. It can be 500,000. And I have here to create an array integer like this. Okay, this is array of a string. This is array of integer. If I put here a string, compiler gives me some error. Access the element. You access an array element. You say here you access an array element by referring the index of number. Okay. Let's imagine I have here 4 data. If I need to retrieve 4th, I should call, for example, index. As you know, these are 0 index programming languages, 0 1 2. If I want to call 4th, I have to say index 2. I need index 2, not 3, because this is 0 element. If I say car number 0, it gives me Volvo. Create and change an array element. Okay, and if I want to change, I call it just like this. Array number 0 is this. It's going to change Volvo to Opel. Here, if you want to say here car number 0, this is variable. That variable index 1 is equal to Opel. Array length. I have here a string of car. This is array, and if I want to know how many data holds there, intern methods. I'm using just when you say 4. It's 4 element there. Other ways to create an array. I have here an array of cars. It say this hold 4 data. Okay, this hold 4 data, but not initialized. Just say 4 and it's coming. in the next parse. But here, say I have 4 car, and these are my cars, just all declared, initialized, and that's it. And different ways. And now let me go back here. I have here, before I'm going to Solidity, just a little bit talk about this. If I'm coming now here, for example, I have here, just as you see here, I have here an integer, array of integer. And the name of variable is just number, and it holds 5 data for me, because this is fixed size. And here I'm saying number 0, element 0 is 10, 20, 30, 40. I'm going to initialize that 40. Okay? And now, what is the difference? What is the main difference between for loop and list? And look at this. I have here 5 elements. If I wanna, for example, print these numbers, okay, I have to iterate here. Just check 1 by 1, and this is something for loop. What is for loop actually? For loop is, for example, I have a list of something more than 1, and I want iterate them. And for example, what is a for loop here? Because list for loop, C#, for loop and C#, or any other languages. When you know exactly how many times you want to loop through or back a code, use for. Okay, what's the point here? Here I say, for example, this is a syntax of a for. For integer I is equal 0, I is smaller than 5, I plus plus. It say you iterate here to number 5. 5 times you're gonna iterate here. Okay, let me come here. This is for loop, huh? A standard syntax for, and then I say here start from 0. I say start from 0, smaller than 5, I plus plus. And look at here. This is iteration. It say first iterate, I have number 0, second, and print it here. Second one, I have number 1, and it iterate, it still say smaller than 5. 5 doesn't calculate because it's not equal to 5. Okay, this is for loop. And main difference between just array, what you see, and mapping, here you need for loop to get access to the index and data. Okay, let me come here. Okay, here I say here, look at this for loop. I'm coming here, how many element I have there? 5 element. Okay, and I say here int I is equal to 0. I want to say for loop from 0, and here you say this I, when start from 0, you want to go till the length of that array. It doesn't matter how many, here is 5. It say iterate to the end of length, and then just print that big daddy for me. Print big daddy for me. Big daddy. Let's run it. Here you say element filan, element milan, and then if you look here, these are each line by line. This is just console right line, and this is it. And then if I'm coming here, now here something extra. Here I say, okay, just sum is equal to sum I plus the last one. Okay, and I'm calculating the whole sum. But this is just a case you know how you iterate. How you iterate through a list or an array or a vector or a hash map or a linked list or whatever. And now let's go. Let's go to the Solidity. Let's go to the Solidity. I'm going to Solidity. I'm saying here remix. First of all, I'm going to remix. Now we know how array structure in other languages or in a global language programming looks like. Now I'm coming here. Oh, big daddy, yo. I will come here and I say this 8.20. I'm going to remove what's this mapping. And now let's come here, because you know big daddy, I don't like type too much. I say here remix array. Okay, remix array. Remix. I mean, Solidity. Solidity array. What the Solidity array we have in here. Here, array. Solidity array. Okay. Array have a compile time, fixed size or dynamic size. Fixed size here, which is 5, or dynamic one, which is just open. And now we want now go to Solidity array. Here this is exactly the same. Here we have an integer array of integer, okay, and here we have array of unsigned integer, and as you know unsigned integer is as the integer if you want to compare. And you say unsigned integer array, and this is public modifier, and the name of array is r. This is an array. Initialize an array like this in C++, in C, JavaScript, Visual Basic, everywhere. Pictati everywhere. Pardon, everywhere. Okay, and now let's see other way. We have again the same structure with other name, but this is fixed one. It accepts the element 1, 2, 3. Fixed size. This is just fixed size. Fixed size array element initialize to 0. Okay, you unsigned integer 10. You say we have an array of unsigned integer. It hold 10 data, and that is public, which is accessible to whole thing. I mean everywhere. Okay, and now here let's imagine I'm going to just take this array here to remix. I say, hey Mr. Remix, what's up? Hey, and now you know now what's function. We have here array. We have here something is going to hold from 0 to unlimited data. Okay, we have here a function which is now here get. It accept an unsigned integer, public, and return again integer. I'm going to copy this because you know this and you don't need to type it anymore. Okay, look at this. Look at this. I have here a function which is get and accept this. And let me come here. Here what's the problem here? Let me compile it. Compile. Deploy it. Sorry. If I'm coming here to check here states here, I have here array, and I have here my function which is get. Okay, but function get wanna check array which is empty. If I say here array 2, for example, you say big 30. If you go there, I want now check array 2 because array 2 has now element, and this is very easy. Okay, I'm coming here. I have here get function which is going to check array 2, and I want to say if I type here now number 3, I have here 3 element 1, 2, 3, and I say here 3. Let's see what we get. I mean what happened? Let me see. I think we have here things. Let me check this. Let me take this. Big Daddy. Okay, compile it. Deploy. Now which one? Let me close. Let me close those things. I mean clear it. Okay. Let me see. I say here what? What's this? 2. What happened here? what happened here? Here, let me check here. Get attention. Okay. This is array I, and it should return me just, if I'm top 2 1 2, you mean, let me say, but what is giving me 3? Let me see what's problem here. I expect to see here. Let's say I have here one element. What's problem here? I have no idea. Let's find it. If I'm going to deploy it again, and then I say here yeah, that's like this, and now here here was that. If I say, for example, 5, what wanna return me? Have I some problem here? Big Daddy, what is problem, Big Daddy? Okay, Big Daddy. Okay, let me say, if I say here 1, which is a valid one, that's what to say. Get data 1. If I say 0, sorry guys, pardon guys, this is nothing, this is something with me. The point is this, now element is 0. Here I thought he wanna return me just a fixed one, but here if I say element 0, which is now 1, let me go there. Let's say element element, I mean, I'm going to say deploy it again, and now 7 is number 1, I think. Let me 7, what? The call function payable, if you see Big Daddy, hey, Big Daddy, what the okay, I mean okay, element 1, what is element 1? 7. Okay, element, we call it by element 0 1 2 3 4. What's element 4? I say remove this element, that's just like that. I mean element is C sharp 1 0 1 2 3 4. Bro, you see what's the problem here, bro? I mean here, compile it again. Do 0 1 2. Okay, this is the rule. Now let's go further. Okay, and here a function push append. You wanna add something to array, but not fixed array. Here, now let's add something to this array. Okay, here I'm going push function. This is push function. Okay, but you can say this is just name. This is the function which is declared to compiler. This is just a function, and the name of function, this is it. I accept integer public, and here the point is the push. When you wanna push something, just you wanna push something here, and and it's going to append to this array which is open to be added. I'm going to compile it. I mean compile it. After compile it, and now we have here a push. I want add number 7 I say push. What happened? Push. And now number 7. Oh, I had to I make other function. I made other function here. I mean here. You see, boy? You see, boy? This is Sammy. This is Sammy. I mean, get 20, and I say here, go to array. Exact the same, but we want to add there and then get things there. But let me here compile, and then I'm coming here. I say here, and now here, which one was that? Push number 7, add number 7, add number 7, and then get 20. Let's say index 0, number 7. Let's say number 10, push let's see index 1. I mean here, index 1, 10. Like this, you add data there. And then now let me see. I try to a for loop. Let's see, because for loop I need to use C2 also for loop. Solidity for loop. The for loop, everyone know what's for loop. Really. For loop, bro, for loop. Let's find here. Oh yeah, here. For loop, for unsigned integer. Here was integer. And it say you go through till you hit number 9. When this for loop hit number 9, compiler wants does skip it. Continue, just skip the next iteration, continue keyword, and break, exit the loop and go next. Just like this for loop. Very basic syntax, nothing to do. And about while I'm talking later, but the point is this: array, mapping. There was no talking about for loop iteration, but for array, list, and those things you have to make iteration to get access to whole data. Have a nice day, guys. See you in the next one.